Hey fans, it's me. I'm going to be talking about some things I've been struggling with, and I would want to share is I was admitted in psychiatric ward about a year ago, and I met this guy. We became friends. I was in my depressed episode, and I'm not going to get in details with that because that's private. But I will share this story. So I met this guy. He was really nice and stuff, and he noticed that I wasn't happy. So he decided to make me happy by trip on a chair and stub his toe. It was quite hilarious. I laughed, and the way he did it, I loved when people stub their toes or get hurt, because it's funny, but like they're pretending, right? So the way he did it, he was pretending. So but I'm fine now. I am not depressed anymore. But anyways, what this story is that, so I met him and we decided to play around with each other a couple times. Played Uno. We played Prank That Person. Went to the rec room and we played music. My favorite music was the fight song from Kelly Clarkson. He loved that song. We both liked it. And to make it clear that everything I said, we were just friends. We weren't like in love with each other. So let's make that clear, and I'll keep repeating that so if anybody wants to know. Anyways, back to the story is that so this guy, he liked me. I liked him as a friend, and there was a miscommunication, and I feel bad. And if this guy that I'm talking about sees this video, I want him to know that I apologize for what I said and how I said it. But anyways, back to the story. I'm distracting myself. So the problem was he asked me out as his girlfriend, and I said I couldn't because here's what I said in quote, "I can't be your girlfriend because it's HIPAA rules, and even if we wanted to and I want to, we don't know each other's information and we're not allowed to share it. And we can't share it." And I don't know how he reacted. He didn't tell me. He just walked away without saying anything. And then the next morning at 6 in the morning, he got discharged. He didn't even say goodbye. So, again, it was friends. Friends should say goodbye to each other. And I don't like boys. Like, I would like them as friends, but I don't like boys. So, again, if this guy that I'm talking about see this video, I really, really apologize for the way I acted. But I would like us to be friends again if you want. And so anyways, it's a little emotional right now because I felt angry so much. I felt so angry. I wanted to punch my pillow every night, and I would tear up every time that I wore the ring, because I wore a green ring while I was in the hospital. And I got a ring to replace that ring because I took it off. I replaced it because some other problems came in and I decided to wear a ring to remember. But then I ran into the guy at the mall and he didn't recognize me, which makes sense because he's older. he's 3 years older than me, so we met when I was a freshman and he was a sophomore. No, not sophomore, a senior, sorry. So it's obvious that he would not notice me, but I was at the mall. I hope you see this video, and I'm really, really sorry the way I acted and reacted to your question. But again, you can like my video or subscribe. I like us to be friends again if you want. But if not, that's okay. You can leave me in a comment, or don't have to, because this is a free video. And this explains the relationship I was in. I'm sorry. It's a really emotional time. Okay, and so anyways, what the story was, not only we met in the facility, I spent 8 days at inpatient. He was in there for 6 months. He was in 3 different units in that hospital. I'm not gonna get specific, but I feel bad the way I acted. I was setting boundaries, and that's the only way I could come up with, because we're not really supposed to set up with each other because it's HIPAA rules, and it's private information. So it's not like I could have been his girlfriend or your girlfriend if you're watching this video. And I really think we just had a misunderstanding. But if you don't want to say anything, that's fine. I don't expect you to. But I'm willing to be friends again if you want. Anyways, so this video is going to be half an hour because I have so much to talk about and I have time. So anyways, so I have almost 20 minutes. So I felt so angry for a long time and so upset that you got discharged and you didn't even say goodbye. I mean, what kind of friend are you? Like, I wanted to say as much as I wanted, and I'm saying it now because I'm so angry. And the only way to release that is to do it on video, because that's how I express myself. I'm really sorry if this is rude, and if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but this is how I express myself. It's becoming a new hobby, but anyways, so it was on day 3 when we started talking to each other and stuff and getting to know each other. But then on day 4, things changed. I don't know why. I don't know why and how it happened. I don't know how it happened. I mean, there was a spark between us as friends, but then there was a spark of him wanting to be a girlfriend with him. And I was just setting boundaries. I wasn't really saying I didn't want to do anything with him. I wanted to be friends. I just, that's the way I feel, and I'm really sorry if we had a misunderstanding. These are some important info. I'm not gonna get suspicious about them. But I don't expect you to respond either. I get that I broke your heart, but here's to understand, you broke my heart also. You left and got discharged without saying anything. I mean, you're just giving me closure because I rejected you, and I'm really sorry, but I was just following rules. I'm always a rule follower. And it's been so emotional over the last few years. I used to cry in my sleep. And that's how heartbroken I was. And I became so angry when I bumped into you in the mall last week. Because all the feelings were coming back. I'm not blaming you for not saying anything or not recognizing me. But, again, I don't expect you to respond to this. But to be clear, that I am a rule follower. I always have. And it was not because I didn't like you as a friend. I was just following the rules. I couldn't give any personal information. And it's all just a misunderstanding. I would like to talk it out if I wanted to, but it's a slim chance I'll ever see you again. I mean, what are the odds? Like, it was so surprising when I saw you at the mall. It was like, oh wow, I'm glad that you're doing okay. I'm doing okay. But again, it's just one big misunderstanding. I don't know. I think that'll be it. Bye.